Hello, it is I again. I just want to give an update for the cervical dystonia because I haven't given an update since before Christmas. And speaking of that, I hope everybody had a good holiday season. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and I want to wish everybody a happy New Year's and New Year's Eve, in case I don't post before that. But the dystonia, let's see. It has been, let's see, manageable overall, but it is starting to become very painful and bothersome and tiring because it zaps energy if it's the Botox is not, I guess, at the peak performance that it could be given, or the peak influence that the Botox treatments would have. So it is difficult for me to sit up straight. I'm not bobbing my head around at all, at least. And, you know, I was thinking over Christmas that a year ago, a year ago, I couldn't even hold my head up at all. My muscles were so weak and just messed up because I didn't even have an official diagnosis yet. So it's like, it was, what do they call it, just slouching neck syndrome or something, I don't know. But just where the head would be like totally down, or if you wouldn't have any muscle tone or strength at all in your neck. Where it's like you're looking at the floor. And, you know, it went from me looking like having to look pretty much at the ceiling nearly to looking at the floor, and just, I mean, that was a wild ride. I mean, it still is a wild ride. The boat is just Botox and baclofen, muscle relaxant. You know, the baclofen, it does help only to an extent. So I don't know. I just want to say that I can tell the Botox is wearing off. I do have an appointment, I believe January 22nd or somewhere right around there, near the tail end of January. So how I feel now is just going to get worse. And even though I've dealt with that a couple times already, because I had a fourth, round of Botox last time. It'll be the fifth time, whenever day in January. But it's obviously, having to find the right amount of Botox that's most effective, placement, and just have to suffer and try to do things as best you can. Some days, I know I've done nothing at all, just laying, with a pain patch on my neck, or with my heated blanket, or the heating pad like right under the area, or just taking medication. it's different every day, whether, you know, you have Botox or not. Every day is different. And then if you have the baclofen or not, or have an official diagnosis or not. So, like the year before I basically got an actual diagnosis so I could start getting treatments, I had very intense symptoms, physical reactions, I guess you could say, because of the muscles contracting and keeping that. You're gonna fall, you little nut. Okay, yeah, she's gonna fall. She's right here. And are you, whatever. I'm watching her, but I don't want to make this too long. So every day is different, yeah, with whether you have Botox, the official diagnosis, or, you know, baclofen. Every day is different. Some days are going to be really intense, other days not, or part of a day could be really intense and really painful, and, you know, just you're zapped of energy for part of the day, and then the next half, or 2/3 or 3/3, or no, not 3/3, third or 2/3, whatever. The remaining part of the day, I hope you didn't fall and smack your head on the floor like you've done before plenty of times, Gumby. Anyway, okay, so I can tell it's just getting tighter, muscles are contracting like that. It's makes it more difficult to drive. I'm afraid that I might have to call into work or something pretty soon, or, you know, multiple times. I don't know, or pretty soon, you know, on upcoming shifts to call in. But anyway, I'll deal with that, you know, when it comes. Just day by day is how I'm trying to take everything. And it's easier said than done, but I can't do it any other way, and I don't think that's something that nobody should do any other way. Just take life one day at a time, because life is too short and precious and wonderful to take it any other way. You know, I struggle with depression, with my cervical dystonia. I did even before cervical dystonia for many years. Depression and anxiety, because they basically go hand in hand. But some days my depression has gotten significantly worse because of cervical dystonia, and if I'm having a very bad moment at whatever point in time, and I'm in a lot of pain, and, you know, I'm zapped of energy, and I can only pretty much lay in bed and, you know, move as little as possible. I just, my brain will go to very dark places, even darker places than I think it's ever gone before. More frequently it does that when I'm having a really bad day, or a really bad time, you know, bad series of days, or whatever. But anyway, so, yeah, I wanted to keep this short, but it's a lot of ranting and raving. So if you've stuck with me this far, thank you so much. It means a lot to me. And again, I just want to, I guess, reiterate that I'm doing this, just my life journey of having cervical dystonia, just updates on my life and how my functioning is doing, how my mental health is doing, and, you know, just general updates of how cervical dystonia is affecting my life. I guess you could say in all matters and ways, but that's basically what I just said in kind of roundabout way. Sorry, I had a long work day today, and I wasn't paying it. It's gonna get worse, much worse. I already know that. Still, but today, you know, I worked, and I'm working now because I have to. I have no other means of income, so I don't know. I just, 'cause I want to say that it's not that I don't want to work full time, that I don't want to be really active, that I don't want to be able to do everything I did before. It's that I can't. Literally, I can't. Anyway, so I hope that everybody is doing well. Stay the course. Stay fabulous, because even if you don't think you're fabulous, I think you're fabulous. So, in fact, yes, you are very fabulous. And keep trucking it. Keep moving forward. Just take life day by day. And I hope everyone will continue to do well until and after I update again, which, again, like I said, maybe in quite a while, maybe in a short while, who knows. Anyway, I'm gonna stop yapping. Okay. Bye.